Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. I hope all is well. I hope all had a wonderful prep day today. I'm going to be forthcoming, and honest with you. I don't have one particular topic to talk about, but I do know it's Shabbat. Shabbat's on its way. And I do know that that Abba Yahuwah deserves all praise and all esteem. I do know that. So I'm just going to be, I just want to be real with you so you can see where I'm coming from. And you can see where the Most High wants us to come from. And you can fact check me on that with scripture. I welcome that. I want you to know that I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers for you. The Word does. And I've proven that time immemorial. What I've seen from the Word, I've said this time immemorial, is that it comes down, this is a war, a battle between those who are prideful, who are puffed up, and those who can be humble, who have it within themselves to be humble. And like I've said many times about relationships, and you should know this, relationships take work. This is a relationship between us and the Father. It takes work. We're not just going to be naturally in love with some of the things that he's about, some of his whatever, some of his rules, some of his characteristics, his nature. We're just not going to be, because we were reared up in Babylon. There's going to be things that we don't want to do naturally. Tonight, I didn't want to come and hit the record button and do this tonight, but I've told you my sleeves are rolled up. I'm here to do the work. Are you here to do the work? I hope you are. I got, 250 subs, and most of my videos at best get like 80 views after a month or so. So at best there's like 50 of you guys that might be paying attention to the things I've been saying. But that's awesome if there's only 50 of you. If there's only 10 of you that show up and you pay attention to what the Word of the Most High says, it's amazing. That's hallelujah. I have no fellowship. I've mentioned that before. I have none. And I've longed for fellowship. I've asked you guys to chip in, to pitch in. Not with your money. I don't want that. I want your time. I want your contribution to the task at hand. And yet, I've received very little. I'm gonna play some Daoud for you. And like I've said before, every word of the Most High is of the utmost necessity. Even the words of Daoud, this song that I'm gonna play you, the lyrics are of the utmost necessity. You guys, you might be people who want a congregation. You want to fellowship. Well, this is what I offer you. That's why I've come across the threshold. I've walked on faith like Abraham did. And I know that the Most High's word will not return unto him void. There will be people who come face down. They come with no pride that's puffed up in them. They're willing to lay everything bare because they don't care. They know Abba sees everything they do. And as long as he's satisfied, as long as it gets us in the gates, we don't care what you think. So listen to my brother Dawood, and I'll be right back.
No hypocrites. Facts. That's right. Yeah, one thing you gotta do is what your mouth say. What's the faith without them works? It don't mean nothing. Hypocrites claiming they real is so disgusting. They out here living like it ain't no repercussions. Yeah, one thing you gotta do is what your mouth say. What's the faith without them works? It don't mean nothing. Hypocrites claiming they real is so disgusting. They out here living like it ain't no repercussions. Yo, tired of the games. Way too much work to go to sleep. Bro, I ain't talking about no dreaming. When I say I be count shit, I call that other stuff some days. That only mean that I think it's weak. Just cause I'm righteous don't mean it's sweet. Watch what you sow cause it's what you reap. They act like a brother did nothing, like I knew good all of a sudden. Yeah, they act like this world is forever. That's only your guys to ever. Yeah, you who would've gave me the drive. No hesitate, stunt the pedal. Vroom, toy keeper know the lingo. It's in my belly like a Mino. For my minute was $1 bill. It's too expensive for $1 bill. Forget a check, I'm tryna earn a day. Not to heaven, tryna learn the way. Many offended, but who am I? The truth is the truth, you can do or die. I didn't make it or write it. I can care less if you like it. This is a walk for the mighty. The world got them looking like soft serve. I am not bothered by hard looks. All of that blase is not heard. I keep the mission in front of me. Scriptures run through my mind constantly. It don't cost nothing to keep it real. Pump how they feel. Yeah, one thing you gotta do is what your mouth say. What's the faith without them works? It don't mean nothing. Hypocrites claiming they real is so disgusting. They out here living like it ain't no repercussions. Yeah, one thing you gotta do is what your mouth say. What's the faith without them works? It don't mean nothing. Hypocrites claiming they real is so disgusting. They out here living like it ain't no repercussions. Yeah, one thing you gotta do is what your mouth say. What's the faith without them works? It don't mean nothing. Hypocrites claiming they real is so disgusting. They out here living like it ain't no repercussions. Yeah, one thing you gotta do is what your mouth say. What's the faith without them works? It don't mean nothing. Hypocrites claiming they real is so disgusting. They out here living like it ain't no repercussions.
So like I said, I don't have all the answers. And you should know that. That should be an expectation of yours. You shouldn't expect that Dottie has all the answers. I don't. The Word has all the answers. You know, we read about the Bereans, how they took what Paul said. They went back and studied the Word to see if what he said was true. That's what I'm asking for right now. I'm asking all Aki, all brothers and sisters, to whoever hears this, to come together. Let's form an assembly of Berean style study, where those of us who are involved study Berean style. We show up suited and booted. We have no expectations. We don't come to follow some teacher. We know the only teacher is the Word, Messiah, and that's it. I've been on this journey, it seems like, by myself. I've had a few sisters here and there that say words of encouragement, and I greatly appreciate that. You have no idea. There was times where you guys encouraged me where I might not have kept going had it not been for your encouragement. That's real talk. But I'm here on Shabbat night. I'm here face down, laying myself bare before y'all and the Most High, most importantly, telling you I don't have the answers. I have the Word. I have access to the Word of the Most High. I'm not being hypocritical. I don't expect any of y'all to have the answers. I would just appreciate some participation in studying the Word in order to find the answers. What I'm going to do, I'm going to read from chapter 14 of Ezekiel. After that, where we go is out of my hands. Verse 1. And some of the elders of Yasharal came to me and sat before me. And the word of Yahuwah came to me, saying, Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their hearts, and have put the stumbling block of their crookedness before their face. Should I let them inquire of me at all? Therefore speak to them, and you shall say to them, Thus said the Master Yahuwah, every one of the house of Yasharal who sets up his idols in his heart and puts the stumbling block of his crookedness before his face, and shall come to the prophet, I, Yahuwah, shall answer him who comes according to his many idols. We've got many idols. There's many reasons why I don't want to hit the record button. But his truth is all I have. It's all you have. It's all we have. In order to lay hold of the house of Yasharallah by their heart, for they have become estranged from me by their idols, all of them. Therefore say to the house of Yasharallah, Thus said the Master Yahuwah, Repent and turn back from your idols, and turn back your faces from all your abominations. For any one of the house of Yasharallah, or of the strangers who sojourn in Yasharallah, who separates himself from me, and sets up his idols in his heart, and puts the stumbling block of his crookedness before his face, and shall come to a prophet to inquire of him concerning me, I, Yahuwah, shall answer him, myself. And I shall set my face against that man, and make him a sign and a proverb, and I shall cut him off from the midst of my people. And you shall know that I am Yahuwah. And if the prophet is deceived, and shall speak a word, I, Yahuwah, have deceived that prophet, and shall stretch out my hand against him, and destroy him from the midst of my people Yasharallah. And they shall bear their crookedness. The crookedness of the prophet is the same as the crookedness of the inquirer, so that the house of Yasharallah no longer strays from me, nor be made unclean any more with all their transgressions. And they shall be my people, and I be their Most High, declares the Master Yahuwah. And the word of Yahuwah came again to me, saying, Son of man, when a land sins against me to commit a trespass, and I shall stretch out my hand against it, and cut off its supply of bread, and send scarcity of food on it, and cut off man and beast from it, even though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they would deliver only themselves by their righteousness, declares the Master Yahuwah. If I cause an evil beast to pass through the land, and it shall bereave it, and it shall be a wasteland, so that no man passes through because of the beast, even though these three men were in it, as I live, declares the Master Yahuwah, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters. They alone would be delivered, but the land be a wasteland. Every man for himself. That's what this is telling us. I so long for fellowship and for people to come and chime in and to work this deal out with me, Berean style. But I got no one to rely on but Abba and myself. And that's it. Or if I bring a sword on that land, and I shall say, sword, go through the land, and I shall cut off man and beast from it, even though these 3 men were in its midst, as I live, declares the Master Yahuwah, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters, for they alone would be delivered. Or if I send a pestilence into the land, and I shall pour out my wrath on it in blood, to cut off from it man and beast, even though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, declares the Master Yahuwah, they would deliver neither son nor daughter, they would deliver their own lives by their righteousness. Yeah, see, there's my answer. I come to the word. I come seeking for answers why it's just me. I got only me to answer for. I'm here. My sleeves are rolled up on Shabbat night, giving all praise, all glory, all esteem, all honor to Abba Yahuwah the Most High. I can't help what you do. I can't change what you do. I can only esteem the Most High by myself. I would hope that others join in, but I can only do me. What you do is on you. For thus said the Master Yahuwah, how much more it shall be when I send my 4 evil judgments on Jerusalem, the sword, the scarcity of the food, the evil beast, the pestilence, and to cut off man and beast from it. But see, there shall be left in it a remnant who are brought out, both sons and daughters. See, they are coming out to you, and you shall see their ways and their deeds, and shall be comforted concerning the evil which I have brought upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it. And they shall comfort you when you see their ways and their deeds, and you shall know that it was not for nothing that I have done whatever I did in it, declares the Master Yahuwah. I was going to title this video Loving Commitment. Abba, he is committed to loving you. What does the term loving commitment even mean? What does love even mean? You have to be committed to loving the person you so claim to love. That means you got to show up some nights when you really don't want to. You got to love that person sometimes when you really want to strangle them. It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter what you think. All that matters is what you do. Don't be a hypocrite expecting more than what you yourself are willing to give. Expect the results that truth can provide. Show up early. Don't leave late. Don't leave. Come with me. Give all esteem to Abba Yahuwah, the Most High. He's your wonderful Creator. Shabbat Shalom.